right, so basically what this worksheet is going to review with you is solving proportions. So anytime you have two fractions that are equal, their cross products have to be equal. And that's what we're going to use. So we're going to do the first one. I'll show you where you need to write your work. And then we're probably going to jump down here to probably one of these bottom ones here, and I'll go ahead and show you how to show your work for that, okay? So on the scratch paper, mine isn't very easy to see here, but I think that's the letter S over here. What you're going to look at is you are going to look at the fraction itself. So if we write 4/9 equals x over 15, you're going to look at the cross products. So if we take 15 times 4, we get 60. Now, if these fractions truly are equal, like it says, the cross product here has to equal the same thing. So 9 times x is just 9x. Now, once you do that step in a simple problem like this one, the only thing you have left to do is to 1 out your 9. So you're going to cross multiply and then 1 out for this one. Now, if we look at that, that turns into 20 over 3. And if you notice up here, most of these are in decimals. So 20 divided by 3 is 6.6 repeating, but we'll go ahead and round that to 6.7. So then do you guys notice here, so we'll go ahead and say x equals 6.7. We're going to come up here and we're going to write an S where the 6.7 is. All right, so if we try letter R for this one now, we're going to go ahead and let's see. All right, so when I copied, I didn't copy the back page. So if you guys flip over to the back page and find the box for R, I'm just going to make one. All right, so we have 3 over x minus 5 equals 10 over x plus 2. I don't know why all of a sudden it just made it so it wasn't blurry. That's kind of crazy. All right, so the thing we need to realize about letter R is there is a subtraction and an addition sign within the denominators. So the first thing you should probably always do is put these in parentheses and put this one in parentheses. Nothing else is really going to change. It's just the algebra that we do is going to be a little bit different because we're still going to do a cross product. So we're still going to take 3 times x plus 2. And that still needs to equal the cross product this way. So now we have 10 times x minus 5. So that part is the same, but now we don't get to just go right to 1ing out. There's a few extra steps. So the first step is to get rid of the parentheses on the left side. So we have 3x plus 6. We have to get rid of the parentheses on the right side. So we have 10x minus 50. And we've done lots of problems like this. This is where we need to zero out our x's and get them moved together. Once we get our x's moved, then we need to go ahead and zero out our constants. So we have to zero out this side in order to get them split up so that a constant and a coefficient are on separate sides. So that'll require 2 zero out steps, and then we 1 out our 7, and we get x equals 8. And because that was an R, we're going to come up here, and wherever there's an 8, we're going to put an R. So was it just the 2? Okay. Now, obviously, you could really easily just cheat off of someone and get all these letters down, but what you're going to be earning credit on is your work paper the most. So your work paper needs to have the work down. Once you get your answers, you can fill in the coding part up here. and then that part will be stapled together and handed in. Okay?